Do's and don'ts of the mint. It is best to harvest the mint for use when it's green. We don't wait until it's flowering, because at that time it's beginning to, flowers are beginning to set, the seeds are beginning to appear, and you may not be able to get the best flavor that you would like out of the mints. Mints also, when you're planting them, if you plant them like in a bed or so, you plant them like 15 inches apart. How to grow mint? As I said earlier, it can be grown from cuttings or it can grow from seeds as well. And what you will do is when you see it begin to seed, you can take a small little bag or so and put over that pod. And when the seeds dry, they will dry there, and then you can use it for your planting. All right. I want to quickly look at what we call spearmint, wintergreen, garden balsam, lemon balm, peppermint, and chocolate mint. These are the ones, the 5 that I will give you some brief highlights on at this time. Spearmint. It has a peppermint smell and can be found in products like toothpaste, mouthwash, teas, and cosmetics. It's also used for medicines for its therapeutic properties. Wintergreen. This plant grows up to 3 to 5 inches in height. It has a white bell-shaped flower and a red fruit and leaves that have a wintergreen scent. It is known for its minty flavor and is often used in teas, syrup, mouthwash, and chewing gum, of course. Sometimes when we go to buy gum, I either buy spearmint. Most of the time I will buy spearmint, which will be my favorite. Garden balsam, Mr. Mayer would have made reference to this earlier in his presentation. This is an annual plant, means that it completes its life cycle from germination to production of seed within 1 year. So from the planting of seed, it takes at least 1 year for that cycle to complete from plant to seeding. So there's where you can prepare to harvest seeds for the next planting. Different parts of this plant, the garden balsam, can be used in remedies such as skin infection. The juice from these leaves are used to treat warts, snake bites, while the flowers are used to treat burns. And this is something in the olden days, you remember when you didn't have electricity to use the electric iron, and there was those old irons who had to put on the coal pot. So sometimes if your grandmother or someone was depressing, you could easily pass by and be burned at the time, and this is something that they would have used to help with that burn. Lemon balm. This is a medicinal plant and has been used for its therapeutic properties. It's considered a calming herb, and most of us would know there are times when we become anxious or we can become stressed, and this is an ideal herb that we can use. It also helps us to have a good sleep, a good night rest, and it reduces stress and anxiety. And in these times when a lot of us are complaining about stress, this is an excellent herb that we can use. It grows about 2 feet high. It is best to plant this in a place that is sunny and also get sunlight during the day. So this is an ideal plant to put in your patio. Peppermint. This plant has a minty chocolate flavor, and its leaves can be used in beverages like tea or coffee. The plant grows in sunlight with some shade to the height of 24 inches. This plant is also used to repel insects. And in my time of coming up, we never would have heard about things like chikungunya and Zika and all the others. And sometimes we make jokes. We buy the insecticide from the shop, supermarkets, etc. And sometimes it looks like if the mosquitoes or the flies or whatever is making fun at us. But this plant is one that we can use into our homes, plant around, as I said, in the patio or the place, and it will help protect us from these insects. Pests and diseases. There are not a lot of pests and diseases that would basically affect these plants, but you can get some diseases such as powdery mildew, leaf spot, anthracnose, stem canker, root rot, and of course leaf miner. And you find a lot of leaf miner, and these times when it's hot, there you find a lot of leaf miner. I trust that my brief highlighting of these mates would have given you a little idea or a little info on of the uses and benefits of it. Of course, we here at the ministry are continuing our research in these areas, and we are looking forward to serve you, the public, and assist you in any way possible to grow these herbs.